I was a very bright student in high school. I did very well, and I think everyone was surprised when I didn't go right to college. It was not really something I had to do based on my family background because they never did, but for myself I just knew I wanted to go. Paying for it was a different story, and I was very concerned about how I was going to support myself. So I decided to join the military. So I joined the Air Force, and I intended to go for 4 years and get the GI Bill and go back to college, and I ended up just loving the military so much and just really enjoying myself. I applied to be a special missions flight attendant in DC, and I got hired to do that. So that is what kept me in the military for longer than I originally anticipated. I traveled all around the world to every country you can probably name, and some that you probably wouldn't even think of. The thing that made me leave, and I still loved my job and I loved what I was doing, but I just realized that I didn't want to just have fun forever. Like, it was time to settle down and choose, and decide what I wanted to be when I grow up. And a flight attendant just didn't happen to be what I wanted to do. I finally decided when I turned 30 something needed to change, because if I didn't do it now, I was never going to do it. And I just started making the plans to sort of apply to schools, decide where I wanted to go. It's probably harder than I actually thought, even though I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I guess I thought, I've been through survival school, I can do anything. This has been a process of just adjustment. So I came back here to stay with my mom, and I brought my daughter. I'd go to school all day, then I would get home, and I would take care of my daughter for a couple hours, and then I'd start studying around 8 o'clock at night. And I got a 3.8 GPA. So I'm not sure how that happened, but it was really taxing. I got to a point where it was either drop out of school or not return after the first semester, or send her to live with her dad, because I just reached my breaking point. I could not do it any longer. And I think that was, I think it was really good of me to admit that I couldn't do it anymore and kind of raise the white flag and I need help. I hate to sort of portray myself as like this superwoman who does it all on her own, because that's certainly not the case, but in this area of my life, this was a decision that I made and a road that I have sort of traveled alone. I want to be a good example for her, so that's why I'm doing it. And that kind of drives me. When the average 19 or 20-year-old is maybe not paying attention in class or not studying, I'm very focused, and I put all of my energy and effort into this. I just want her to know that you can do whatever you want, and you need to follow your dreams and follow through with your goals. So I'm doing that.